Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Off the Rails. I'm your host, Austin Train. Joining me, as always, Brian Gower. How we doing, Brian? Nice T-shirt. You cut the sleeves off?
Yes, it did.
Sick.
It's yeah, I really like the shirt, and it's funny.
I like the colors. The colors are cool.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah.
So it's I guess for the listeners, it's a shirt from an anime shirt. That's all I'm gonna do is either wear plain black or white shirts or
anime.
anime.
Nice.
No bands. Fuck them.
Yeah.
No like brand logos or anything.
No.
Just anime or that.
Oh, okay.
That's my thing. You can listener. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But anyways,
you wear whatever. That's the beauty of America.
It's an Outlaw Star. So it was a very it was a Toonami.
Was it a
show.
1990s anime?
It came out exact same time as Cowboy Bebop.
Oh,
from the
really?
same exact studio. It's about outlaws in space. It's
So not bounty hunters, they're outlaws?
Yeah. They actually they're outlaws. Actually, they do take odd jobs, but not necessarily like bounty hunters.
Yeah.
So it's like, find this thing or here, win a race. Or that it's like
It sounds like a video game. It basically
yeah, it's cool. It's a total, but it came out at the same time, so people compare it to like, oh, is it Cowboy Bebop? Not even close.
This is just totally different.
It's just, similar setting by the same studio, and then whereas like Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop was cool, calm, collected. This guy is
A hothead?
yeah.
Nice.
So it's like kind of.
Did you just start getting into? It's like one of those things where you just start watching a thing that's all you can talk about.
It's something that I'm like, oh, I found a company that made this shirt, so it's an original design that they took of an IP. I'm sure.
Oh, really?
It's a smaller company. I'm sure they'll get season. Fucking over 20, 30 years old.
Yeah.
But it's of an IP, and so it's like just finding like old heads who are like, oh, yeah, I remember that. No kids are gonna be like, yeah, the new hotness Outlaw Star.
Well, you never know. I don't know. Kids get into stuff.
But
Like there was like a whole group of kids who like to get into old. Like there was like I liked like 80s hardcore punk, and then there was like a group of kids. They were really into like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
When I was in high school.
Yeah, I remember those kids. It was like
Classicos.
Because I was like, oh, I'm into punk, and then they're really into like the Led Zeppelin. It's fucking Cream was a big band. So
Yeah, it's Eric Clapton's band.
Yeah, and I'm like Cream. Like, and I listened to it, I'm like, oh, that Sunshine of Your Love. That's your jam. I'm like, it's good. He's a really good guitarist too. But as like a 14-year-old, I'm like, huh. All right, that's something else.
Yeah, that's like dad rock. That's like you're really into dad rock and you're like 14. I don't wonder like what their parents liked.
Yeah.
Like maybe their parents were really into like contemporary music.
Yeah.
So they went back into like the past as an act of rebellion.
Yeah. But anyways, it was like a thing. I was like, oh, I saw the shirt, I bought it. And then it's a cool cut of a shirt, just not something I'm normally into wearing.
Mm-hmm.
The sleeves were like long, like to where it's like
they're like a little too long,
like to the elbow. And I'm
yeah,
like,
that's weird.
It is weird. And then,
I saw there was like I was watching a baseball game and there was like a pitcher with that kind of look, and it made his arms look really short. He almost looked like he had T-Rex arms just because like the cut.
Yeah.
The rest of his like jersey wasn't like super bad. Dudes wear like tight jerseys now. Like I remember it used to be kind of like baggy, and now it's like coming back to like tight. But then the sleeves are just like huge.
Yeah. And so it's like more of a different cut, and it's a heavyweight shirt. It's cool, but I'm like instantly I got it, and I'm like slice those sleeves off.
Yeah, you customized it.
And then I'm like, oh, it's now my summer tee. Whatever. So but yeah, it was anyway, I saw this, and then I was like, oh, I just bought the DVD collection of the series, and I loaned it to you. So that'll be your homework to watch an anime. Yeah.
Well,
like, I got to do this. Brian asked me to. But yeah, so it's like something that I'm like, oh, I'm getting just kind of like, oh, everything kind of at once of like, oh, the shirt, buying the, watching the series again. But yeah, and then, so I've had nobody like say like, oh, I know that they say like, oh, it's a cool design. Nobody's seen the show.
Yeah.
But that's the idea of like, you hope of wearing like a niche band shirt or a niche.
You find a fellow traveler.
Yeah. The hope is that, a cute chick would be like, oh, I'm into that one anime with Gene Starro, and I'm like, oh, and then it's like, but no, it'll only be dudes.
There's a lot of chicks in anime. I dated a girl. She was really into Sailor. I mean, obviously, like they'd probably be more into like something like Sailor Moon.
Yeah,
but I don't know. If nothing, it doesn't feel as like niche as it used to be.
No, it's like it's just becoming more of like, I don't know, part of pop culture or whatever. It's like you go to go to the gym and it's like people are wearing like, a bunch of like
a lot of Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Dragon Ball Z, Demon Slayer, a lot of that stuff. Naruto, I guess. But I
never got into the Naruto. What was the deal with him?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. So my nephew, he's about 12. He's getting into anime, and my sister's asking about it. I'm like,
yeah,
it's not just like one,
Naruto's like a martial artist.
I think
it's
so.
weird going back to watch like another martial arts anime after like Dragon Ball Z, where it's like, all right, well they're blowing up planets.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
it's like, oh, now we're just gonna go back to this dude doing regular jujitsu.
Well, yeah, so he's into One Piece a lot.
That's the pirate one, right?
Yeah, my sister's asking about that. I'm like, I haven't seen that one.
Isn't there like 1,000 episodes or something?
Yeah, so he's into that. He likes the live action one. His One Piece is his jam now.
Yeah.
So when he came by, he was asking me like, oh, Uncle Brian, like, what anime do you watch? And so I'm like, all right, perfect time to make that connection. And I was like, Dragon Ball Z, and I'm like, he's like, oh, I've heard of that one. And it's like, and I'm like, oh, I think my friend liked it. And I'm like, it's just not as easy to get into. Unless you have like Crunchyroll, but it's like my sister, it's not on Netflix, not on Hulu, not on Disney or whatever.
No, One Piece is on Netflix now, isn't it?
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
That's why he hasn't seen it. So I told him about it, and then my sister's boyfriend Anthony was here, and he's like, yeah, Dragon Ball Z. So he's got two adults that he's like, oh shit, I got to get hip to this.
Yeah.
And so the other day, they were in town, so he was like, I really want to watch it. So I found it on TV. It was Kai, Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, that's cool, because it makes it like they get to Frieza, or he turns Super Saiyan by like episode like 25.
Wow.
It's like Kai is like
speed run, yeah.
Yeah, they like cut out the bullshit. They make it more for like a kid TV, like you want to watch it.
Don't they edit a lot of the blood out, right?
I think so. And then but anyway, so it's like, oh cool, whatever. It's a good, intro into it. Not to be like, you need to watch it with the original Japanese dub, and like, no. I want the kid to be into it. So I find the OG 90s like Ocean dub, the one that we watched at first. And like, you watch this.
Yeah.
It's 240p ripped on YouTube. Watch it anyways. But anyway, so he's watching that, and then I was sitting there and I'm like, oh cool, watch it. And then he has his iPad and he's fucking with it. And I'm like, I kind of was be like, oh, well, you don't want to watch it? Not like I'm offended.
Well, he probably just can't like sit through anything without scrolling.
Yeah. And then so I was like, okay, well, he doesn't like it. Whatever. I'm not like offended. I didn't write the damn show.
Yeah, you start crying.
Yeah. I start kicking, like, God damn it. And start like having a tantrum.
Yeah.
And then so I'm like, whatever. He's not into it. But then they were here for about a week or whatever, but it's like he was watching it every night.
Mm-hmm.
Like by himself, like on the TV before he went to bed. I'm like,
oh, nice.
And then he's like, comes up to me the next day. He's like, so is like Piccolo an alien? And I'm like, no spoilers, but yes.
Wait a minute,
like
what is he watching?
He's Dragon Ball Z. He's already starting from the Raditz saga.
Oh, he hadn't got up to Namek.
I think after Vegeta and Nappa, that's where they tell him that he's a Namek.
Well, no, if you go back even further, you go back to Dragon Ball, they find out he's an alien.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, well, because there's Kami. So Kami's the protector of the Earth, but he can't fight Piccolo because he is Piccolo. So if he fought him, he would die. If he killed him, he would kill himself and cease to exist.
See, I thought he was King Piccolo or King Demon Piccolo or like whatever. They thought he was like a demon.
No, so we're getting deep in the weeds here. So Kami comes to Earth thousands of years ago. There's like some crisis on Namek. He lands here as a child by himself.
Yeah.
Doesn't really remember what his name is. And so he comes out, he adapts to humanity, lives on Earth for like probably hundreds of years. And then he wants to take over from like the last guardian of the world.
Yeah.
But he says there's too much evil in you. So he splits into two. And there's Demon King Piccolo and there's Kami.
Yeah.
and so Kami's like his good side. Demon King Piccolo is the evil side.
Yeah.
Which and then King Piccolo is killed.
Yeah.
But before he gets killed, Goku blasts, like he has one hand that's not paralyzed. He paralyzed every other part of him except for his hand. He blasts his way up and just goes right through the center of his body. He spits out an egg that becomes Piccolo. They first introduce him as Piccolo
Junior.
He comes in as Junior.
Yeah.
But they go into detail that basically Kami is like he got the evil side from being on Earth because Namekians are so peaceful.
Yeah.
That by being on Earth, he became like twisted, and that was his twisted side that he had to split off in order to become the guardian of the world.
Okay.
And so that's kind of how they rehabilitate Piccolo.
Yeah.
Is that he is King Piccolo, but he's also like, it's a little bit like Jesus.
Yeah.
He is.
So just don't read the Bible.
He's a new guy, but he's like the
Dragon
same
Ball.
guy, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's like a lot of mythology. There's like one guy, it's like, yeah, he's the same guy, but he's like also a new guy.
Mm.
And then I feel like, in the Bible where like they have Cain and Abel, and then Cain kills Abel, but then Adam and Eve also have Seth.
Oh.
And then Seth grows up, and then there's just other people there somewhere. They don't get into it. But like when Seth goes out in the world, there's just other people, and that's where he finds a wife.
Okay.
And it's just like, okay, so you didn't get, like there was only 2 people,
and then just more.
And then now there's just some more people somewhere over there.
I remember. So we went to a Christian school, grade school.
Yeah.
And I remember them telling stories. I'm like, wait, so they ended up having I'm like, we already caught that. I'm like, wait, they had families. Wouldn't that just be their brothers and sisters? And we're all like, aren't they going to be like retarded? And it was like, no.
Well, yeah, they
and then no, it's fine. God had that plan. He figured it. He's kind of like the teacher or whatever. Was like, no, it's don't worry about the poking holes. You 10-year-old who could already poke holes in this.
Yeah, what if they were just like super smart?
Yeah,
and then they fucked each other. Then they came out mentally handicapped, but like they were from such a point of like superiority that their fucked up inbred children were just like normal people.
To today's standards.
No, there's just a lot of things they just like shoved into without explaining. Because there's like a lot of religions where there's like, oh, there's just like one guy in the world, and then all of a sudden he just stumbles on another guy, and instead of it being treated as, oh my God, he found another person, it's just like, oh, that's Bill.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
And he bought some sheep from Bill.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
But anyways, he's getting into Dragon Ball Z, so I feel like I'm doing my part as an uncle. I'm like, all right,
sure.
He's Dragon Ball Z. The little one now, he's into it.
Mm-hmm.
Big brother's into it. I am. So they got Goku toys now.
Nice.
And like Dragon Ball Z, they have like cool toys now. When we were kids, it was like
no, they had some dope shit.
I remember like it wasn't until I think we were like getting a little older that they actually came out with Dragon Ball Z toys.
There's a lot of bootleg toys.
Didn't get the bootleg ones.
Okay.
That's what it was. Now it's like, go to Target. Yeah, here's Super Saiyan Goku. I'm like, what? That's I'm like, dang, you didn't get one for me? Okay.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn, they got cool toys.
Mm.
And then, so I'm like, all right. But the fact that I'm like, all right, he's into Dragon Ball Z now. It's like more like my interests line up with a 12-year-old.
Sure,
I'm like,
no, that's fine.
We went to go see Spider-Man. I'm like, this is like, he's like, yeah, I want to go see that and drink.
Oh, did you guys go see it?
Diet Cokes? Yeah, perfect. Oh, yeah. No, I went to go see that. It was fun. It's cool. Spider-Man's my guy. I left the movie theater thinking like, I could never see that again. I'd be fine.
Really?
Yeah.
I liked it a lot, but it was on my birthday.
Yeah.
We went and saw it, and I took some mushrooms, but I think they might have been bad because I started like sweating.
Yeah.
I took these mushroom chocolates that might have been like a little bit old.
Yeah.
But I was like sweating tremendously. And I was like, oh my God, am I dying? And so I'm watching the movie, and you know what? I got freaked out. I got freaked out for a second because in the movie, it's spoilers.
Yeah.
Sort of spoilers. He starts to become like more spider.
Yeah.
But it never really gets too far. It's just his eyes go black and he like freaks out.
Yeah.
But I thought for a second they're gonna like have him transform into Man Spider.
Yeah.
And I was like on mushrooms. And I was like, oh, please don't let that happen. Like I really can't deal with.
Hey, man.
Deal with like body horror on that level, but they never really got because it's like it is a kids movie, so it's like we can't just have this guy turn into a giant spider.
Well, it was like it was PG-13, so the little one didn't go, and then but yeah,
he could have,
but some things kind of can scare him. He's like, well, that's too intense for me. I think he was watching something on TV. He's like, oh no, I don't like that. I'm like,
the little one,
yeah, he's 5. No, yeah, that might be too much, but.
Well, it's good for him to know his boundaries.
Yeah, he just lets you know. Like, I don't like
I would try to watch whatever adults were watching, and then I'd freak out.
Yeah, and just fuck yourself.
I would just wait for it to freak me out and go, oh.
But yeah, he anyway, so he didn't go. But anyway, so I thought it was fine. It was just like a thing to my whole thing was like it felt like it was setting something up.
Oh yeah.
It was like, hey, he's not the Avengers. He's on his own thing, but we're gonna get to that eventually because nothing happened. At the end of it, he's like, "Cool, everything's fine." Oh, my friends, that was a consequence from the last one. Yeah, everything's cool now.
Oh
Spoiler,
yeah.
Sorry, yeah. I'll put a tag to move forward. But it was just like I was like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
Nothing happened, and I'm like, "Can't we move on from the fat kid and then
nope.
Zendaya?"
No, the fat kid has to become Hobgoblin. I think eventually. I don't know. It's
like,
they have to tie. They have to like tie everything in to the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which at first was like a very cool thing for them, and then now it's like kind of a weight around their neck.
Yeah,
because I don't know if you remember, they had to they're going to do the Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah,
but Jonathan Majors got canceled, and so they had this whole lineup of movies they all had to cancel because the guy got in trouble. So it's like it's like a very like fragile web.
Yeah,
in a sense. But yeah, they had to like tie some the stuff in. They're trying to bring in X-Men. But I liked it because I was like high. And then when there was no giant spider, I was like relieved. I was like, oh my God. Because I didn't want to have to like.
This is in your own head. This is going to happen.
Well, also, it was a lot of people in there and it was like really hot. But I was like, am I really hot because it's really hot, or am I like dying because I took bad mushrooms?
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm not so much the mushrooms thing for me, but I feel like the past couple weeks, like
I've been hot.
No, I've been just kind of freaking out about my own mortality and health.
Yeah.
Which,
well, I mean, you lost a bunch of weight, so it's you probably got a few extra years out of that.
I would assume so, but also I don't know. So,
well, you're not. You're not a smoker. You stopped drinking. I don't know.
I'm no longer overweight, even.
Yeah.
I'm a healthy BMI now.
Nice.
I'm normal, healthy BMI.
Damn.
Which, to me, I think it's cool. I went from being morbidly obese to obese.
What does morbidly mean? Because I always thought morbidly meant like you were going to die because of how fat you were.
It's like Super Saiyan 2 and 3. It's obesity class 2, obesity class 3, and I think even 4. I think you can go even one step beyond to go 5.
What are those people who are like 1,000 pounds? What is that considered?
I think it's class 6 or above or something like that. Anyways, damn. I got to the point where morbidly obese is, on paper, if you're 100 pounds overweight. Me, 179.6 pounds is what the top of my weight should be. So I got to be 269.8 pounds, which is 90 pounds overweight. But the caveat, little star there, if you have, health problems due to your weight, which sleep apnea was one, you are now morbidly obese because your fatness is affecting
killing you.
Your breathing.
Which
is like
Do you still use the machine?
I stopped. I want to get a clinical a clinical test to say that I'm clear from using it, but I haven't used it in 4 months.
Wow.
Or longer, I think. It's nice. It's cool. It's cool to sleep and not need it. And also to like...
So you don't feel like you haven't rested? You feel like rested
when
you wake
great.
up?
When I sleep, I sleep. And then... So anyway, I was class 2 obese, morbid obese to obese to overweight, which that was a long stretch. And now I'm healthy. Which I'm like, to me, I'm like, that's cool. Some people are like, yeah, we get it, Brian. It's nice. And I'm like, I'm so stoked about. Well, I mean, I'm living it.
I mean, I don't know. It's fun to do victory laps, but that's pretty big.
Yeah, and then it's certain things too. I hit 90 pounds lost, and 80 is cool. But once you get to 90, you get to do like the thing of saying like, oh, next time you go to the gym, grab a 45, one in each arm, and walk around a bit.
Because that's how much. That's like half your weight.
That's what I used to have every day.
Wow.
And then you get to do that, and people are like, oh, do the wow thing. So it got to a point where I'm telling my my bandmates, I kind of give them an update whether they want it or not, like on this podcast. Sorry.
Well, I mean, they clearly want it because they're tuning in.
And then
it's not like you just started talking about it.
No. It is nice that I have the footage. I want to go back and do like a fat victory lap post to be like, hey, look at this. I have the footage of like, it looked like I was exploding out of my skin.
Yeah.
Like you said, red from being fat, problem breathing, the inflammation from too much alcohol and the crap foods and oils and shit like that. But I was like telling my bandmates, and I think they both indulge me. But Brian's very much of like I think we said it. It's like Brian's like the mom. He's like, oh, I'm just as long as you're happy and healthy, that's all we care about.
Yeah.
And then Adam's like, oh, okay. Once I said, 90 pounds, Adam's like, oh shit. He's like, once I said like visualize grab 45 pounds in each arm. He's like, good job.
Yeah.
It took me to like get to that next level for him to be like, nice. I was like, oh yeah, when we took photos in January, I've lost 30 pounds or 35 pounds since then. He's like, wow.
New band photos.
Well, yeah, we're gonna do that again. But I was just like that. He's like, okay. Once I hit that, he's like, that's impressive. 75 pounds is cool. 90 pounds is more impressive.
Yeah.
Once I get to 100, that's the next one because I'm that autistic. I talked to my buddy.
Well, it's nice to just have nice round numbers.
They're great. I told Johnny, he's like, dude, my goal is to hit 100. And then Johnny, he's like, he's the same thing. He's like a numbers guy. He's like, he starts smiling. He's like, that's sick.
Nice.
That would be sick. Nice. I could probably use that to get laid. Say, my fat friend lost 100 pounds, and then Johnny gets laid. I don't.
How does that happen?
How does that happen? I don't know.
Would he take credit for it? Be like, I helped him lose 100 pounds?
Yeah. He's like, by the way, I'm 6'3". And then the girl's like, oh, shit.
I think she would have noticed.
Like, and then he stands up, by the way. And then the woman's like, oh, hey, Chubbs, get out of here.
Yeah. She'd call you Slim. She'd be like, hey, Slim.
Hey, Slim, get the bill, would you?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I got going on. Watching Spider-Man, liking getting the kid into Dragon Ball Z. I feel like I'm doing the uncle thing. I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, that's sick. That's dope, man. I remember I took my nephew to VR thing.
Oh yeah.
And that was a while back, but I was like, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't be doing VR assault rifle games with a troubled youth.
Yeah. Oh shit! No, I didn't get into it. So I've been freaking out over the past couple of weeks. Just in my own health, anything that happens, you Google it and you just freak out, right?
Yeah.
So we went to the gym a few weeks ago, but about 3 weeks ago. You helped me work on my form for a little bit on a couple things.
Yeah.
And I did bench press. Fucked my neck up. Like to where I'm like, I've never hurt my neck that way before. The nerve like pinched like the nerve so bad that I'm like, oh shit. Like it was like a shock to my system.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know what to do. I'm like, so it was like going to chiropractor, you're too late. Going to get a massage, too late for that. So only thing that would work is just ice and just laying down.
To deal with the pain?
To deal with the inflammation from like the shock of the muscle.
Was it, it wasn't swollen or anything, it was just tweaked?
Something like that. I think I tweaked it from like, because I've had so much like pain or stuff like stress and things in my shoulders, that pulled a weak muscle, which is in my neck.
Oh.
This shit sucks. So anyways, been dealing with that. I'm finally at a point now. I'm actually today going to get a massage to kind of just work that out. But the fact that I'm like, Google this, I'm like, oh, if you like, do you feel it? I'm like, no, I have movement in all my body parts, right? And then just like, I can feel like a little tingle in my hands. Like, you might end up being paralyzed. If you can't move your arms anymore, if you can't move your arms and legs, go to the ER, is what Google said. I'm like, thank you. That's
no, I get worried about things spiraling out of control, but
I was like, I can't do that. I can't be paralyzed. Not right now.
No, definitely not.
It's a bad time for me to do that.
Yeah.
And then so
no, you don't get paralyzed. Like unless you get some kind of disease, you wouldn't get paralyzed gradually. You just get paralyzed all at once.
Yeah, and then I'm thinking like, oh,
were you worried about numbness? Because like I've gone to the doctor because of numbness, and they're like, yeah, just like sometimes it just happens.
And they're like, oh, and it's directly from the nerve, whatever.
Yeah, just don't do so much weight. How much weight were you doing?
We were there. Did
you tweak your neck when I was there?
Yeah, when we did that, 135.
Oh, you're doing 135 on the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, then just do dumbbells. Don't do the barbell. Do dumbbells.
Yeah, I'm never doing that ever again in my life.
Yeah.
So we'll never do that.
Yeah, just do dumbbells instead. It's usually easier on your body.
I'm gonna do dumbbells and machines. That's
Yeah.
it. So anyways, I've taken like time off from the gym. Since that, I'm like, I haven't gone.
Because bench press is like a compound lift, but it's like that's I don't know. It feels like the most bro kind of one people talk about. I can't do a lot of bench press either. My bench press isn't very good, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how like really important, unless you just want to get like a fucking huge chest.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to say that I wanted. I don't care anymore because that scared me straight. I wanted to, say I could bench 225, get to that point. Now I don't care anymore. But
you wanted why 225?
Because that's the gym bro thing. You get 245s on each side. 225. Pause real quick. I got this is bugging me. And then I'll cut that out. Nobody will even know. I'll probably leave it in. But anyways,
it's fine.
Sorry, the angle of Austin's camera was my bad. It looks a little bit better now. So
245. Oh yeah, that is 245. Yeah, I don't know. I guess as long as you get bench more than your weight is cool. But
yeah,
I can squat and deadlift a lot more than I can bench.
Yeah, which I think
most people can squat and deadlift more than they can bench, but.
But anyway, so I tweaked my neck, and it was like an ongoing. It's been 3 weeks now. It's finally feeling good, like I said. But it was a thing. I was like, I tweaked it. I was icing it, so it was like a Sunday, and then that Friday, I was like, okay. I went to work, and then I was like, okay. I go into Vaughn's. I was like, oh, okay. I put a bunch of waters and sodas in my cart or whatever, and just pushing that and lifting. I think the water, I tweaked it. So I was like going. I didn't ice it all day. I'm going and driving my mom to work, and then it just hit me when we were on the freeway. It was like it spasmed again.
Ooh.
Where I'm like mid-driving, and I'm like, it hurt. Like, it sent a shock through my body so much that I'm like, I had to remind myself, breathe.
Yeah.
That it was like that. And then I'm like panicking, and I'm like, and then my mom's there, and I'm like, I don't want to scare her or anything, because like whatever. I'm like, and my whole thing is like, just get her to work, and then you can die. Just get her to work, and then and then you can die. And I'm like, okay. So anyways, I got her there. I had an ice pack that I was planning to do anyways. Anyway, so I had to lay there for like half an hour and then go. But it's just like, I'm like, oh, the fact that I tweaked it enough for me to like, just like as you're driving, just like I was like, I had to be like,
yeah.
So, like, okay, breathe.
You almost like freaked out.
Yeah, and then I'm also like freaking out. Again, my whole mortality. I'm like, what if I can't move? What if I can't do it? What if I fucked myself? I'm like, there's no way that I could have just fucked myself up by tweaking it. Like, you get that by like a car accident.
You get spasms sometimes.
I was thinking
they just have. There's this like weird. I get this every now and then. I'll get like a sharp pain out of the blue.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other day, it happened to me. I was on the phone and I was walking around, and I just got it right in the center of my foot, like almost like somebody had stabbed me there. And I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
And somebody's on the phone. They're like, "What's the matter?" I'm like, "Just fucking, don't worry about it."
Yeah.
You just get like sharp pains and like you get muscle spasms. I think from, your body's just like, tweaked or whatever.
There's a huge,
happens to the best of us.
Huge difference between being 23 and 38. Is what I'm finding. So, anyways, but yeah, just now finding more exercises I'm never gonna do again, and then just don't want to hurt myself. But anyways, it's just like, and then I don't know, my Instagram is a mix of like, scantily clad women, guitars, cats, and health stuff. So I get there and I'm like, it'll be a crapshoot if I just scroll and do a doom scroll. I'm like, and then I've been like, oh, this is what you might be pre-diabetic if you have these things. I'm like, then I start freaking. I was like, oh my god, maybe I have diabetes. And then I Google it. And it's like, maybe I'm diabetic. It's like, Well,
what's also that might be targeted shit because like you're doing all this health stuff. Now it's like targeting you for.
Well, and then it's like when I was 270 pounds, you're pre-diabetic at that point, and I did have.
You can lose your pre-diabetes.
Yeah, I mean, I think losing.
Or your status will go back down. You can also, I think. In certain instances, you can go from diabetic to non-diabetic, but
I think so.
It requires a lot. It's not. I don't think everyone can do it, but I have heard of people going through like crazy diet changes and then like losing their diabetes.
Yeah,
or their body. Not like they forgot their diabetes somewhere.
Yeah. It was like
they left their diabetes at the grocery store.
But it was like with that, I'm like, oh, well, I do pee a lot. And it's like, well, that's a sign of diabetes. I'm like, and then it's also like, I'm like, well, I've lost a lot of weight. And I'm like, that's also a sign of diabetes.
Is it?
Gaining weight or losing weight? And I'm like, oh shit, oh my God. And it's like, wait a minute. So I'm like telling Google, I'm like, wait, I've lost weight because I am actively trying to lose weight. It's like, oh yeah, no, that's probably it.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, and I pee a lot because I drink a gallon of water every day.
You drink a lot of water.
I drink a gallon. And
yeah, I was drinking a lot of water too. That's why I pee all the time.
I was like, oh wait, no, then yeah, you're probably not. But if you want, I mean, you go to the doctor and just check. I'm like, okay, well, thanks for freaking me out, but I'm not gonna do that today.
No.
Like my sister, she's in town, was in town. We're talking about just like dieting and losing weight and stuff like that. It's something she wants to work on, and then it's something that you got to learn to shut up, especially like my sister says something. I was like, I'll keep it to myself. She's like, I'm not losing weight because I think I have insulin resistance. It's my cortisol levels. I'm like,
well,
in my head,
you just want to dunk on her.
I want to be like,
it's
eating in a deficit because you never measure anything. That coffee drink that you had, that was 560 calories.
Well, it is harder in general for women to lose weight, and then also, I do think like people with like kids, it's probably harder for them to lose weight because they're just like they don't have the mental energy, to calculate, or like they're just like, all right, we're doing chicken nuggets tonight because I just like I had to pick up the kids late from fucking swim practice or whatever.
And I think it's like a thing too. She's like, yeah, no, it's just I can't lose weight. I'm like.
You don't like try that hard.
And that's what I'm like, I can't say that. I'm like, well, you have to change it up and da-da-da. And also, again, we've talked about it's like, I can't shove my own things about health or diet down people's throats because a lot of times people don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
If they do, I'm like, 100% message me. I've talked to people like, like people ask like, oh, damn, 90 pounds, what'd you do? I'm like, if you really want to talk about it, I will fucking talk to you about it. I love this stuff.
Yeah.
Cameras, diet, Dragon Ball Z. Message me and I'll talk. Outlaw Star. We'll talk about that. I'm all about it. And then but I found I'm like, oh, I can't just shove. I'm like, oh, actually, you should be doing. I'm like,
yeah, unless people specifically ask for it, it gets annoying very quickly.
Yeah, I think a friend was like, oh man, I want to lose as much weight as you have. I'm like, well, you could do this and this and this. And he's like, oh, you did it. No, what do you say? He's like, oh, you're doing such a great job. I'm jealous. Da da da. I wish I lost weight like that. And then I'm like, well, you could do this and this and this. Like, or you could. And he's like, a bigger guy. He's like, oh, you could shut the fuck up, bro. And I'm like, you're right, 100%. You're right. I should shut the fuck up because from experience, if I was 270 pounds and somebody was like just bragging to me, I'd be like, fuck off. How about you fucking eat shit?
It's got to kind of come from themselves. You have to make it feel like it's somebody's idea. Because, you don't want to. The worst thing, people just completely like put up their guard when you're like preachy.
Yeah.
Or you're like lording it over them. Then people like become inherent. They just become resistant.
Yeah.
They don't want to, everything after that point is like an insult.
Yeah. We talked about it. It's like an algorithm too was like for a while was like shoving sobriety down my throat. I'm like, okay, I'm already not drinking. I don't need to be like some guy's like, hey kids, what's cool? He's like got like tattoos and it's like, what's better, what's punk rock is being sober. And they're like, fuck the fuck off. I want to get fucked up because of you.
Yeah.
It's like the companies want you to be stupid. So think outside the box and don't drink. And he's pouring out a beer. I'm like, fuck.
Wait, what the fuck was this?
Some cunt. And then I'm like,
that already pisses me off.
He's like a life coach kind of dude selling his bullshit. It's like health and like da da da.
That's like such a level of scammery, just being a life coach.
shit. Like people are sober for different reasons.
Yeah.
I think I don't identify as a sober person.
No.
Even though, I guess for the most part, I don't identify as like a gym health person. Because I'm like, I don't fucking care that much.
Yeah.
And then a coworker was like, "That's pretty good." It's like, man, you could probably turn that into like a coach and helping people. Like, I like helping people.
Well, it's not. It's not even helping people. It's really just like
bullshit artistry.
Yeah, you're a bullshit artist because it's like, is your life really going that well? Maybe, maybe not. But
mine, no.
No. I'm just saying for this like life coach because it's this like fucking scam bull. Like we talked. I don't know if you remember. We talked about they have like online courses for Stoicism.
Yeah.
And but they were bullshit because like Stoicism, so people were there's like a branch of philosophy. It's like actually pretty close to AA, where it's like I can't control anything outside. All I can control is myself.
Yeah.
So I will strive for that, and I will try to kind of just do with what happens what I can.
Yeah.
And they were like selling courses on it, and it's like there's like one book that's by Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't need a course on it. It's like 130-page book, and it's written super like it's really easy to read.
Yeah,
but it's just this thing of like, oh, I need somebody to tell me how to improve myself.
Mm-hmm.
But like that person is a complete parasite. They're like an intermediary that doesn't need to be there. You can just go straight to the source.
Yeah,
for a number of these things. But I will say with like, it's because that was the thing that pissed me off when I did AA was like, there were some people who were like, they were like, they call them like high bottoms, like they didn't. No, like their rock bottom was like high. But I always remember like when I was a kid and I got caught with weed, they're like, all right, now you have to like go to substance abuse, and then you would go there and there'd be somebody who grew up in foster care, who was like molested and who's addicted to heroin.
Yeah.
And then you have to like go and be like, oh yeah, I smoke weed. And they're like, yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like you go through the same thing. In that for some people it's too much of an identity to be sober.
Yeah.
Where at some point I remember there was some guy and he had like he was in AA, he had cancer, and he's like, people told me to do edibles and I tried, I threw them away, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And it's like at that point, who cares? Like, who fucking cares you have cancer? Just get high.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're not drinking. It's different. Like, treat them like it's all the same.
Yeah.
Like, it's all one kind of intoxicant. It's like, no, it's a number of things. If you go to the hospital and they give you morphine, probably just take the morphine.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to fucking rebel against the morphine.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot of different subsets or whatever that I could be a part of that I'm not looking for an identity.
No,
I'm not looking for.
I don't know. I want you to show me this guy because that pissed me off.
I have to find it. And then it's like, but it's like, okay, think of like different things I'm into. It's like guitar. I guess I'm a guitarist. I don't identify it or whatever. I mean, but it's like, yeah, it's like I don't make all my decisions based off of that. I'm a photographer. I need to sell myself better as a photographer in order to get more clients or whatever. Yeah. But it's also like, I don't know. It's like I'm not looking for a clique or a group or whatever. It's like I have 5 friends. That's all I need.
That's
and
solid.
I'm like, yeah, no, that's it. It's like,
that's
don't you want
more?
No, I'm done. 5. That's
well,
because
a lot of people, their entire social circle is work.
Yeah.
So it's like they have any friends. It's all about work or like going out after work.
Yeah. And then so I'm like, yeah, I don't need to. Like, yeah, all my it's friends I have. It's like, oh, some of them musicians, some of them not. Some of them we, bond over certain things. But I'm like, yeah, none of them are like, oh, like you're the only person I've gone to the gym with, but we're not like gym bros,
Not yet.
Yeah.
We're gonna start doing steroids.
That's the next one. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's still
your
like,
arms look good.
It's so flabby, but it's like once you flex, a little bit better. And then, but
people, a lot of shit is people kind of searching for an identity.
Yeah.
And a lot of their identity is centered around not always what they do, but what they buy, like what they consume.
Yeah.
Not necessarily what they produce. But I think it's just people get really hyper fixated on like, who am I?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that answer like changes as you go along. It's not always a particularly important question to ask yourself.
Yeah. Or people,
unless like shit, like it's usually a question you ask yourself, like, who am I is an important question to ask when you're like really fucked up or you're in jail.
Yeah.
then you should ask that.
Like I think maybe when you got to really switch shit around, but I could be, that I've never had to like shift things so much. I've always like had interest, and I know you have too. It's like, I think there's some people who like, there's really a lot of people who are just, for lack of a better phrase, are boring.
Yeah.
Just boring.
Not like us.
Well, yeah, I don't think
cool guys.
I mean, we have interests.
No, yeah, there were a lot of people that it's hard to just have a conversation with them because there's just not a lot going on with them.
Yeah, I had like a coworker. She was really cool. She's like saying, "Oh, that's really like," went to see my band, and she's like, "That's really cool that you do this. I understand that." I'm like, "Oh, my band's not going to get famous. If we can play cool shows or whatever, that's the goal, and put out music and write it, whatever." And then the guys in my band are a little bit older. We're about the same age, but they're like in their like, I think Brian, he's like, "I'm gonna be 45 next year." He's like,
"Wow."
He's like, "I'm not even close to 40 anymore," and I'm like, "Who cares? Whatever." I'm like, I'm like, it's not that big a deal. I'm like, we're still playing. But the thing is, I'm like, oh, we do this every week. We play, practice, and play a show once a month about. And then somebody says, like, that's a really cool, like, if you take it this way, that's a cool hobby. It's like, I do nothing.
Yeah.
So she thought about, she was, kind of like, after a few drinks, she's like, I do nothing. Nothing. So she's like, I work, and then I watch TV and do chores. And then she's like, damn. I think you had a little, like, crisis. I'm like, she just stared. I was like, oh.
You just ruined that poor lady's life.
I do nothing. And she's like, I have nothing that I enjoy. I do nothing. And I'm like, damn. Anyways, you try to smash? No? Okay, bye.
Yeah, it's like you're empty on the inside.
But I'm like, there's a lot of people.
Could perhaps I fill you up?
Yeah. There's a lot of people like that. Where it's like, you don't know, you don't like anything? Nothing?
I think TV is such a huge placeholder in people's lives where, especially, there's a certain type of TV, like either reality TV or the news, where you just put it on, you veg out. You're not like actively watching it. You're just kind of putting something on.
Yeah.
Just so you don't feel alone.
Well, I think maybe reality TV kind of thing is maybe a little bit easier to put yourself into that person's shoes because it's like less of story driven and like smart writing. It's just more stuff happens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also
it's like it can be shitty TV because you're like, well, it's just reality.
There's no history in a reality show, right? So you don't have to keep in mind like facts or like, oh, what I missed this last episode. What happened?
Yeah.
What did the story progress? Did the character make a decision? That is like, no, there's just like people being loud and being either awkward or obnoxious. But I think that's a big thing for old people in the news. They just can't remember and like focus on like a television show or a movie. So they just have just a guy in a suit talking about stuff.
Yeah,
and they don't really get they don't get into too much detail about shit unless it's like human interest stories they really dive into. But they don't like. They're like, oh, there's a war. Who started? Who knows?
Yeah,
they're just so. Did something happen in Africa? Where in Africa? Oh, this place. Who did what? Some guys. They're just up to no good.
Yeah,
but that's why people just like to have it on. It kind of passes the time and.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm any better. Like I have, like, oh
really, Brian? After you've been bragging about losing 90 pounds this whole time, I'm not any better.
Well, I have.
I kind of am.
Well, you think about that? It's like I still have a shitty job. My dad's dead. Don't have a girlfriend. So yeah, shit sucks.
Yeah, but you're not fat.
You're like, yeah.
Which is fucking
imagine if you had
cool.
all
Imagine,
that,
yeah.
And you were fat.
And you were fat. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could also have a girlfriend you didn't like.
Yeah.
You could be like stuck in a relationship that you didn't.
100%. I'm kidding. I still just bring that up and be like, well, you think you're better? You're probably better. I'm like, it's a joke. I'm just kidding. I say that, and also it's like with that, like I don't joke with most people about my dad being dead, but it's also a joke. So, I mean, he is dead, but it's not funny.
What if you had a big reveal that he was alive and you pull back the curtain
and he comes out, hey, yeah, no, that
psych. It was like a new really fucked up prank show where like they pretend to kill someone's relative. And
I would, yeah, that would be
very cruel,
a great surprise. I would. That was the thing.
Yeah,
he comes out, it's like, hey, I'm actually all right.
Yeah,
I'm like,
okay.
But yeah, this is somewhat related. I guess it's already passed, but it was last week or a week or so ago. It's my dad's celebration of life. It was mainly for his like colleagues or people he's worked with, or whatever is who it was for. Our family, we've been together, so we know. And then but we were there because you kind of have to be.
Mm.
It was okay. It was just meeting a lot of people. He affected a lot of people in San Diego, all different types, and they all had the same great things to say about him. He was 1 in a billion, 1 in a trillion.
Yeah.
Anyways, great guy. And then, but during this, it was like, okay, so emails were sent out and texted of a flyer, time, and stuff like that. And then my sister had brought some of her friends and and then people were like, oh, why didn't you bring your friends? One, I didn't think about it. And it's like, I thought it was mainly for his stuff, which I'm kind of glad I didn't. So I've been just like freaking out over this. And I was like, the morning of, I was like, oh shit. It shows this place, this time to this time for a celebration of Dan's life. And I was like, this has been texted out. I don't know who. I don't know who's coming. I don't know who this is, who's going to, who's been forwarded to, who's been texted to this. I'm like, and I was like, oh my God, they could know where his, he lives, where his business is, his house is and stuff like that. They know it's going to be empty. The family has to be there. It's an obligation. I'm like freaking out. I'm like, trying to find an excuse not to go.
Yeah.
And then my whole family's like, oh, no, it'll be fine. It'll be good. I'm like, you sure I have to go? Anyways, so I was like texting you.
It would be weird to sit at home while everyone else goes to the funeral.
Oh, it's because I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
No, you get anxiety.
I'm thinking like
sense.
Somebody's going to fucking break into his house and take all, shit, whatever. The house has been broken into before. And now I think of like.
Oh, has it?
It's like when we were younger. It just happened to be. And I'm just thinking, like, it could happen. Could you have a specific time? So my dad was very big on, like, don't post what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm going here. I'm going to the bar from now to now. Meet me there on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Just because people will know. It's like, hey, if I know where this person lives, they're going to be gone.
Now
hit them.
Intel.
And then I'm like, okay, so I was like, oh shit. So I texted you in the morning. I was like, hey, I'm freaking long ass text. Hey, I'm freaking out. Can you stop by the house and do this? And you're like, I was like, immediately you're probably just like, good idea. I'm on my way. You're my homie. You're like, you got me there. No questions asked. Yeah. It was like, yeah. My friend's crazy. I got it. I got his back.
No, I get that. Especially like the nerves on a day of something like that. Where you're like, did I forget something? You want to try to control everything, but it's so much is beyond your control. And that's one thing that you're like, oh, fuck, we're not home. Who knows?
Well, and then the thing is,
I just drove by, and then I got outside, and I'm like looking around, and I'm like, should I walk around the back? Because, like, if somebody broke in, it's probably around the back. But I'm like, no, because that would be suspicious.
Yeah.
Because then what if one of your neighbors calls you and it's like somebody's in the backyard and then it's just me?
I was thinking, like, you show up with, like, a golf club or a baseball bat or something ready to take things out.
Yeah.
And it was fine. Nothing happened. But I do appreciate you stopping by.
Sure, yeah.
I was just telling, and then I told Kyle about it, and he's like, dude, that's smart. Kyle was like, if I was in town, I would have stopped by, too. And I could imagine Kyle rolling up.
His El Camino
non-matching camo.
Yeah.
With what he calls his 3-piece suit. He got his rifle, his shotgun, and his ankle gun, handgun. He just rolls up, keep moving. He sees some old lady.
Does he have like desert camo and forest camo?
And then like digi camo. It's all wrong.
What's digi camo?
It's that like more digitalized looking one.
Oh, is it the one the Air Force wears?
I think so. I don't know. But the idea is like,
what are you blending in with? Lasers?
Yeah. But I'm like, oh, my friends are all crazy. Like, they get it. And then so.
No, I especially get that one. Like, I just get really paranoid about posting.
Yeah.
Like, I almost like never post, or like if I have a vacation, I'll post like well after the fact.
Yeah. Hey, I went here.
Like almost sometimes like
I'm
a month afterwards. Yeah. I'm like just the photo dump.
You're like your girlfriend. Don't tag me.
Yeah.
Delete it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was like, it was totally fun.
Like anytime I sign up for like a social media site, I set my birthday to a different day.
You got to remember.
I just give a different day and year. I just put it on there.
Yeah, but it was something like that. And then after it was done, it was said and done. I told my family about it, and my mom's like, "Oh my God, that's so smart." So they said it was a great idea.
Yeah,
and it's like, "Oh, you have to thank Austin for us." And I'm like, "Yeah, well,
I'm the real MVP.
He couldn't be there, but he had a more important job to do.
Yeah,
just make me not freak out.
Sure,
and then afterwards, I told my dad's best friend about it, and then he just starts like smiling. He's like, kind of.
Your dad would have been proud.
He's
of that.
smiling. He's like, "Oh my God, you're becoming Dan Gower." he's like, "You're him.
Yeah,
you're him now.
Yeah,
you're thinking like him."
Yeah,
and I'm like, because I thought like, don't post anything.
Yeah,
nobody needs to know.
Yeah, well, you do never know. I mean, it's just like one of those things is when you don't even think about it, it happens.
Well, yeah, and
some shit happens.
That'd be like, okay, yeah, if worse, shit. Like, I'm like, okay, they steal stuff or whatever. Even if they took nothing, just to come into like a broken into house, and like having the kids having to deal with that. That's not something.
Yeah, it's still it's a feeling of it's like a feeling of violation.
It also, and on top of everything, it was a hard day for my mom too, because she is one that's like 50 people had to come up. Like, hey, sorry for your loss. Sorry, like the kids, we were there, and people like started talking to us a little bit.
Yeah, you're the focal point,
but the
it's
mom
already a hard day.
Is like bam, 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 like everybody had to, and then so it was it was nice. It was good. It was pretty low key, but just meeting everybody, and it was good. It got a lot of like, oh, you look exactly like him. I don't think I look like my dad, but
I can see it.
Yeah, people, and I'm like, all right,
yeah,
and then like it's like, oh, you look exactly like him, and then they stop. It's like, in a good way. And I'm like, because my dad wasn't like a looker, he was great guy, well loved.
He was a man of action.
Yeah, he wasn't like and then they're like, oh, I mean in a good way. I'm like, I don't take it as offensive, you bastard.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all. Like I like that. It's like, oh yeah, no, my friends got my back. They know I'm insane. They're like, all right, yeah, I got your back, Brian.
Sure, yeah, I got
cool.
you.
Yeah,
no worries, man.
But yeah, other than that, still, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm like, oh, the dating sites, they still suck. So
they're still bad. Yeah, they're not. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that shit anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of like looking at it. But like I said, it's like fun to take photos.
You'll probably just meet some chick at a show. Honestly,
probably
it'll just like keep happening. They'll keep coming up to you until like you find one that you vibe, and then a lot of this shit takes care of itself. And people, I think they put so much time and effort. They self-sabotage by like being neurotic about it to the point where like all of these like dating shows, I feel so many people are doing like dating content where I think they end up like sacrificing potential relationships for content.
Yeah.
Or they're just so neurotic about it. It's like, no one wants to be with you. It's not that you're like unattractive or anything. It's just like you're a nightmare to be around.
Yeah.
Because everything is geared to like overthinking everything.
Yeah. My feed is also, I guess, another thing is like dating, like feed. Because I'm sure like that shit's on my algorithm. It's not like, oh, from both sides, like a woman talking about how bad men are, men talking about how bad women are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, does everybody just hate each other? It's like, then why are you doing this?
It's very, it's really marketable content. Mm-hmm. Like, there's those chicks who, like, complain about other chicks about how, like, they're whores and shit.
Yeah.
And they have, like, massive amounts of followers.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants confirmation bias.
Yeah.
Everyone wants somebody to, like, back them up. And having somebody from the other side back you up.
Yeah.
People feel that gives credence to their argument and their viewpoint.
Yeah.
That they're like, oh, look, this woman knows how terrible women are.
Yeah.
And I don't really know if anyone believes anything anymore.
Those, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, people do. They're fucking retards.
Well, it was like the thing, it doesn't happen with guys anymore, but there were like really feminist guys who were just like really cringy to listen to.
Yeah. I haven't seen that as much as...
That's been annihilated. Now it's if
women.
Anything, you'll see the anti-feminist women.
Yeah.
Who'd be like, yeah, you should you should get off your ass and make your husband a sandwich. It makes me happy to make him
I
a
get
sandwich.
a lot of those where it's like, yeah, just women dunking on other women's videos, where it's basically like the reaction where it's like, oh, superimposed over the video. It's like, get a load of this bitch.
Yeah.
And then she goes, well, this stupid boy.
Oh, it's a reaction video?
Something like that, a lot of that. I'm like, wait a minute, this is the content, and every guy's like, this woman deserves a fucking award. It's like all, and then the other ones where I see like a woman.
Just endless cycles of reaction.
Of idiots, yeah. And
Yeah.
then it's also like the other side of it where it's like a woman who's just completely jaded from dating. It's like that. It's like, oh, all men are terrible, blah, 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 blah. You know, whatever, get yourself a dog. And women are like, you have lived my life, queen. And then I'm like, okay. And as soon as this isn't marketable anymore, then you found out she's married. You know, that kind of thing. It's crap like that. It's like, this isn't real. It's content, and people make money off of this.
Yeah.
If I mean, hey, shout out to them. I do this and put a lot of production to it. I don't make a goddamn dime.
No. We should, though. We should make a lot more money. All the money that these people get should be ours.
Well, I think because
and they should be in a camp.
We'll find out, because this episode I think I got the camera settings right. So that's already, we're Super Saiyan level 2.
Yeah. We just got to start aiming for the lowest common denominator.
Yeah, so guys suck, right, ladies?
Yeah, oh, ladies, cats, chocolate.
Yeah. Just follow
no one likes that anymore.
Is it pee on the toilet?
Everything
Am I right,
is,
women?
Everything is the other direction now.
Yeah, so women, right? Periods, we hate them, right, fellas?
Yeah.
We become like
fellas.
We become a MGTOW podcast.
Yeah.
And as soon as if I ever get a girlfriend, I'm like, yeah, women are all right. And
you just completely disavow.
Lose all of it.
Well, that's the kind of continuing process of like the destruction of the past.
Uh-huh.
Everyone is just trying to like lap. Everyone's trying to outrun whatever thing they said or felt back before, because everyone's wrong now.
Yeah.
And there's so much documentation about how wrong everyone is.
Yeah.
About everything that they just have to constantly like a new clip, or like they have to market themselves in some new way.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
Because I guess I was listening to something about Andrew Tate, and I guess before he was wasn't he
MMA or something like that?
Yeah, but before he was like doing like human trafficking and shit. No, it's literally they ran like a thing, or like this is how you
before he
manage,
got into that. Yeah,
this is how you manage an OnlyFans model, which is basically like you're a pimp.
Yeah,
like it's in essence you're like a pimp, but you're like a pimp with technology. Because back in the day, dude, all pimps had were lowriders. They didn't have laptops,
cell phones. All
yeah.
That shit.
The good old days. But no, he tried doing a thing where he was like a Zen warrior guy.
Okay.
And I read like some of the poetry, and I'm like, wow, this is like really gay, because no one believes in anything. They're just like trying to pivot to whatever the next like most marketable thing is.
Yeah.
And so now that's why we're in hell.
Yeah, I realized. Doing this podcast, these shorts are way too short.
Your balls popping out?
No,
I don't even
notice. I hate it. I'm used to like the.
Oh, you like the Dickies?
I've
been going the opposite direction. I've been getting like the shorter shorts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Show off my legs.
I was doing this because
I'm like, holy shit, my legs are really pale and hairy.
I feel like this shirt, the cut is more of like gym thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't been to the gym in 3 months or 3 weeks, but I'm still.
You're still walking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm like, yeah, but I got to cosplay as a gym.
I've been
gym guy.
lifting weights, but I haven't been getting like sculpted or anything. I've been binge eating at night because I can't sleep, and it gets too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like a self-fulfilling problem.
It does suck.
It gets too hot, I can't sleep, and then I get up and I eat, and that helps me get to sleep.
Yeah, it is.
Sucks.
Eating is sick. And then I'm like, I get all my calories done, and then it's like I've been late at night just laying there. I'm like, oh damn, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And so
you just got to go to bed.
I'm just like, all right, I still got to be hot girl summer. So
yeah.
Binge on pickles and Diet Pepsi.
I did good for like a week where I didn't eat anything after 6, but just when it gets so fucking hot, man, I got to take like 3 cold showers a day.
Yeah. This is the hack, you didn't ask for it, so I can be a piece of shit. Sorry. Sweet potatoes. Do sweet potatoes. That's so good for like caloric, and it fills you up so much.
Sweet potatoes.
Just sweet potatoes.
Oh, I love sweet potatoes.
Just bake those. They're so easy. You can crush that. And it's like a big ass sweet potato that like fills your whole bowl. It's like 100 calories.
Wow.
And then you're like, you're not going to go over, and it's great. It's so good.
That's good to know.
Put some of that and hamburger meat.
With sweet potato?
Yeah.
That sounds like a very good meal.
It's
actually.
wild. I've gone over this, like the health bro shit. It's potatoes and ground beef is great. Whereas like before, it's like red meat's the worst. Potatoes, they're so starchy and carb bad for you.
Wait,
like, no.
is it sweet potatoes or potatoes in general?
Both. Either one. Sweet potatoes
interesting.
taste way better. They're easier to cook,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
And they get just, if you like them soft, which I do, just
Well, sweet potato you can just like literally eat straight up. You can't
There's-
just eat a potato. I mean, you can, but it sucks.
Yeah, you got to.
You could just eat it. You could just pick a sweet potato up off the fucking produce and just mac down. It's fine.
I mean, bake it. It's better. But yeah, that. Anyways, that's a primo meal right there.
Sounds good.
Anyways, let's bring it in, huh?
Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening to the episode, guys. Please push the buttons in the proper order. And, follow me on Instagram. And also follow Brian on Instagram to get updates about his hot new smoking bod.
Yeah. It's at Hot Brian. Somewhere.
Yeah, Hot Brian.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.